Hi, today I'm going to turn a hairpin and I'm going to put a little paint bead on the middle of it, and I'm going to do it in two pieces. But I'm going to use the steady rest that Steve sent me, so I'll put a link down below to his site too, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I just put it in between centers, and I'm going to go ahead and then use the skew chisel and just get it round, and then we'll bring the steady rest up and get it all set up in there, and then start turning it. Okay, now I'm going to put the smaller tool rest on and then bring this up and to give us support in here and start working on the back here. All right, and I'm just going to use my spindle gouge to shape it, and then we'll start bringing it back down with the skew and moving this down as we go. let's just slide it back. I have to loosen it up a little bit, and I'll pull it back and keep working it down. That's pretty wood. You can see how thin it is right there, and there's just no vibration at all, so works great. Okay, slid it back, slid the wheels back up, and all running good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it down. It's only gonna be about right in there is the length of this part. I'm doing it in 2 parts because I have the bead of paint I made for the top part here. So it'll be, you know, when it's all done, it'll be about that long, but there'll be a bead in the center of it. End it right there. Oh, that's beautiful wood. You see that? Turn the speed down. And just run through all the grits here. Alright, I'm just finishing up with 600. I went through all the grits using the paste wax and mineral oil. And then I'm going to put a coat of that hot crystal coat on it to try and give it some shine. Alright, then I'm just going to put a little bit of the hot crystal coat on there. Hold up a paper towel, shake it up. I like to let it just, once you get a nice even coat on there, I like to let it tack up for just a minute before I turn the speed up and buff it. Okay. Just gonna turn the speed back up. Okay, now we'll go ahead and part that off. I'm going to try and bring the tip down a little bit and then Actually, I want to part it off back here. I'm just going to hand sand that round, but I want to just get it down a little bit. Go. My middle hold for a second. I can get the other side. Nope. Popped out of the spur center. No worries. Okay. Now I have a smaller piece I'm going to make for the top here with the paint bead in the middle, but I'm going to cut that off with a little saw because I don't want to tear it. And I have my spot right there to drill. Let's go ahead and make the top of it, but I'm going to pull this off, pull the steady rest off because I don't need it because it's just a little piece. But thanks again, Steve. Works great. All right, I just put it in between centers. I'm going to use the skew to bring it down. And I turn the lathe speed up. It's at 1800 for something small like this. I'm just going to use I'm going to use my spindle gouge to make my little top here, and then this part's just going to be straight. And I'm just going to put a little bead here. So I'll hold the paint chip on. So here's the bead I turned. Where's the camera? Ooh. So I turned that little bead and I did it on this dowel here. So this is how I'm going to test it to make sure it'll slide up and down it. When I'm done with this one, it will definitely slide up and down it without catching. And then a little bit of sanding will take it down even more. Should be close. There we go. All right, I just finished sanding it and then put a coat of the finish on it. I'm gonna clean this up just clean a little bit of the wax off real quick and then part it off. I'd want the glue to have something to bite to. Just wanna take off that finish on it, so that it's fresh wood under there, and that's enough to get it to hold. So, and then we'll just bring this down. Then I'll sand that off. I'll sand that little spot there and just cut that off with a saw, and then it has some nice wood to bond to. All right, I glued it in. There we go. It rattles around a little bit. Got a little bit of room to play. About 5/8 inch round and about just over 8 inches long. So there we go. And you can do, wooden bead. I've seen ones with some bead work and stuff on them, but somebody actually specifically wanted a paint chip, so there we go. I hope you enjoy. All right, there we go. And again, Steve, thank you for the steady rest. I'll put a link to your site down in the description too, but I think it turned out very nice. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.